You're
clipboard
hitting
at?
it right on the head. Do you got a fresh notebook? Cause child,
I need a fresh one
you need
because it was just being like, I was like, this is the pot calling the kettle black because this is outrageous. But go ahead. Yes, I have a fresh notebook, fresh pages. I got a highlighter as well.
yeah. All right. So, um, my daughter has been fighting a forgery case since December of 2022.
What type of forgery?
Oh, she wrote prescriptions, got fake prescriptions.
Okay.
In
Actually acquired or actually acquired or an attempt.
attempt.
So no prescriptions were actually
No.
given. Okay. Okay.
Nope, none were given. She attempted. They caught her, and
Now
mhm.
was this for an opioid by chance?
Oh, I don't know if it's an opioid. Promethazine, is that an opioid?
Yeah. All right. So they have diversion programs, especially. All right. So what they have done is that they sued all of the pharmaceutical
Mm.
companies because they were prescribing opiate. No, promethazine or like lean. Promethazine with codeine is generally looked at as an opiate. Promethazine is phenergan, which is not. That's for anti-nausea. But promethazine with codeine is an opiate. That's lean.
Okay.
So, but they were actually suing the pharmaceutical companies because they were making people buy it and they were getting people addicted. So if it was specifically an opioid, they have a whole lot of diversion programs because they were making people addicted to the point where they felt like they had to rob these stores and get the opioids. So when people are starting to start talking about anybody with opioids, this is a serious problem
Mm-hmm.
for America because America made them legal and then they allowed little cute girls. If you watch Painkiller on Netflix,
Mm-hmm.
they allowed little cute girls to go around the United States and prescribe people opiates. But yeah, so you can't even look at opiates the same way.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead.
Well, she get
So a forgery case just for a fake prescription,
fake
that's it.
fake prescription. There were two prescriptions, one for promethazine, one for some type of antibiotic.
It doesn't. It doesn't. That still doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it's just a forgery.
Right.
It's just like, all right. So with those type of cases, they start off. They usually start off as a felony based on your record, and then they might drop it or. But it's my understanding that she had a failure to appear.
Several. She had a couple failure to appears.
That's the only reason why she's in jail.
Only reason she's in jail. The last court date was the other day. Um, and her Greyhound bus broke down on her. The bus broke down, causing her to be late this time. She has proof.
Okay, so what is the all right, so this is a regular, yeah, my mom is a lawyer. My mom and my father's a lawyer. Um this is a regular situation. This is a regular person that just was negligent on a
Correct.
court date. Why the fuck is this interesting?
Because it's
Why
me,
is
I
this interesting?
think they really think I'm a horrible mother because I didn't take her to court. And I had a whole household.
How old is she?
25.
It's not your responsibility.
Not at all. And she has a son. And I got a son. So on her days she has to be at court, I need to be here because one of us needs to take my son to school and pick him up, and the other one needs to drop my grandson off at school and pick him up.
Um, so specifically as somebody that has had to come to court dates and have to be responsible, and I've had failure to appears before.
Hmm.
So at the end of the day, it comes down to you being negligent on your own, and it's just you got to do what you got
You
to do to get to
you
court
gotta do what
because
you
it's
gotta
either
do.
you go to court or you go to jail.
Yep.
Yeah, you do what you got to do. So what the I don't understand what the big humbug is. This is kind of so they want to say that your 25-year-old daughter got an FTA for a weak ass forgery charge for a prescription that she didn't get that's going to get dropped down to a misdemeanor, and they think it's interesting because of what?
I guess just because it's me and they want to paint it. Oh, so they were pissed because, I talk about the other people. So here,
Okay, but you defend yourself. It is what it
right.
is. Uh-huh.
So about a week or two ago, earlier this month, I'll say, I don't know if you know Noni. Uh huh.
Nony, right?
Yes.
I've heard of her, but I know nothing of her.
Well, she's another host on the app who was actively, ever since my daughter has caught this case, has been following my daughter's case, talking about it, bringing it up, even threatening to show up at her court. Okay. So, you know how the universe works. Her daughter, some kind of way, somebody connects me and her daughter who has this story of mental abuse, ridicule from her mother, physical abuse, all type of men in and out of prison, just you name it. This girl said it about her own mother. So of course we went live with it. So they felt that, of course, they like to forget who started it. I'm all about accountability. So I'm like, if you've talked about my daughter, her mug shots, whatever, if you brought her up in any kind of way, I'm gonna talk about your kids too. So they can't take it because I beat them at their own game. That's all this is.
All right, but it's still words. All right, so first of all, my biggest problem is that who gives a fuck about a damn forgery
Right.
charge? Are you shitting
Right.
me? We're black.
Yep.
We're all black.
Yep.
And it's really weird that everybody's tripping about a forgery charge. Everybody goes to jail. It is what it is. Well, some people don't, but in the black community, more of us go to jail than not.
Right.
Um, at least one time. I understand that some of you have not, but I think that's really tripping.
Hmm.
But the thing that you just said is kind of really throwing me because at the end of the day, it's words. If it's words, and you're just better at it. So who gives a
Right.
fuck? It's not like you going and pulling up and beating people's children's
Right.
asses. So it's like, who cares?
Hmm.
I don't understand. I still don't understand. I don't understand why they have to use you for content.
They have to. They don't have anything else to talk about. They can't if they choose
A
it.
forgery charge that you're in jail because you have a history of failure to appears. The only reason they give you a bond is to make sure that you come to
That's
court.
it.
That is literally what the bond system is. That's it. That's it.
Mhm.
Will they come? Are you a flight risk? And if you don't come and you have a history of not coming, they won't give you a bond. And chances are she might have already been before that judge before. So they're like, no.
Yep.
So it's like,
Same judge, and it's out of
I don't.
state from where we live. She caught the case in another state, in Missouri, and
Oh, then that's
we
why
live in
you
Illinois.
and you have out of state ties. So,
Exactly.
yeah. So all right. So everybody's on this. I mean, she's in jail.
Hmm.
Big whoop.
So they want to hate because they raised her bond. They made the bond 20,000 cash only. No.
Based on, but they're always going to raise the bond based on the history of the individual
Correct.
and based on her track record not showing up. They was like, listen, our calendar got you coming out here on this month, and then it's like by that time when you gonna get time served and they just gonna drop the case. So I don't. It sucks that you have to be in jail,
Yeah.
but it's like
Yeah.
it's still some shit where they not even persecuting this shit. But I mean, like what? They act like it was a fucking prescription ring or
Right.
something.
Because before I allow her to put up 20,000, I feel like just what you said. Sit down, baby. Calm yourself down. We're gonna wait this thing out. Because if you get them people that 20,000 in cash, see, she ran her mouth a little
Why would you give them 20,000 in cash to be out of jail? Be out of jail for a month to possibly have to turn yourself in and do
again.
some baby time anyway.
Thank you.
You already got a record. It make no sense. You've already been to jail. Sit your ass down. It's not like your kid in child services, right? So
Talk your shit.
fuck it.
Mm-hmm. So they
I'm like, fuck it. Sometimes you got $20,000 for a forgery charge. That's the amount of money you dropping for murder
thank
cases.
you. Thank you. And I truly believe it's because she because she had been missing, she had a bail bondsman at first, and she trusted the bail bondsman stupidly and immaturely, naively, and she started groveling. She started telling that, she got a big settlement coming. So she started telling the lady about her settlement, like, I promise you, maybe
Because she didn't want to be in
correct.
jail. Yeah.
My daughter believes that the bail bondsman went and told everybody about this money she told her about, because all of a sudden, and that could be like conspiracy theory, weird shit, who knows? But they know about the money, and I'm like, why would you even tell them? That was very immature, but she's 25. She didn't know. She'd been missing court. She was groveling. Now all of a sudden they want all this money, but I believe if she put up that money, it would be very stupid because
Well, you still gotta. So that it's only based on people seeing how much money people possibly have, but it makes no sense. If your court date is in December, the best thing for you to do is to sit down. It just is what it
right,
is. When you have failure to appear, it's just that's just how it works. Um, you can't go around it. And it makes no sense to give the Bell's bondsman all that damn
no,
money. Ever. Ever. 20 grand makes no
no,
sense. And like unless you're making some crazy amount of money and you're some business executive where you cannot afford. But this isn't the case. But people don't encounter these situations. So from the gay
thank
world,
you.
the gay world wouldn't understand that type of situation. It seems like all the gays are in a in a and the uproar about this is hilarious.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's so simple. It seems very simple, very easy.
yeah,
It's the type of shit that happens to black people every day. Like,
every day. And you got to be smart about it. If you done got in trouble, just be smart. Whatever you in, you got to be smart. So don't get in people 20,000. Sit there, let them reduce it, lessen the charge, whatever, and then come out. You got your money, live your life. Don't go back to jail. It's that simple.
yeah, it's not even a prison sentence. Forgery ain't
Right.
shit.
And
It's like a fake
and
ID.
she doesn't have a background at all in Missouri. Thank you, everybody. No background in
Oh,
Missouri.
she doesn't have a background. That means that in new states you can still get first
Correct.
offenders.
But this
So
is what
so it doesn't.
they won't say it on Bigo because, the narrative has to be Maya going to prison. We're not even concerned thinking Maya's going to prison because it's not going to happen.
No, you shouldn't go. You shouldn't be concerned with the forgery case that people going to prison. All right, so I got caught with 100 credit cards. I got caught with 5 fake
Mm,
IDs, with the laptop, with the credit card maker,
mm-hmm,
with over $20,000 of merchandise, and they were only going to give me 10 months house arrest.
mm,
So it's like, and that was a federal crime.
mm-hmm.
So white collar crime is on a whole nother
Right.
level. If you're not physically hurting somebody and you're not actually taking drugs, they look at you a different way. So it's like I had to violate my probation 3 times,
Mm-hmm,
catch 3 new charges for me to go to prison.
mm-hmm.
And I still went to prison for 4 months.
Right.
And that was federally, and I was a male.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like niggas is dragging that
They
shit.
are.
Like
They are.
it just makes you relevant. Like
Yeah.
it's a baby ass slap on the wrist.
Yep. And
But
really, what it's making me do, but I know my daughter's temperament wouldn't really allow it, but I'm so tempted to bring her on Bigo and really piss them off, and me and her read the fuck out their ass and cuss these bitches off out and run up Bigo. But I'm not gonna do it.
well, she does need a new source of
She
income.
does, but we got to work on that temperament. We got to, cause see, Maya be done caught a
Indeed,
flight.
you got to train. You got to train her. Got to train her.
Ooh, child. Ooh, Lord. Hmm.
Got to train them for the bag.
Yeah. So
But I feel you. I feel you. But yeah, it seems like it's a whole bunch of nonsense about
it
nonsense.
is.
Um, You know, it makes no sense. But yes. I thought it was gonna be, I just knew it was like some deep shit.
No,
But it just be, I guess, a whole bunch of people that have never been to jail that don't understand the jail system that just think it's something that it wasn't even nothing to put a picture up. It's just like,
you know
you in
what?
jail, you gotta sit down.
They know what it is because most of them done been to jail. Dre Baby done been to jail for the same charge. He know what it is. He just wants to
Mm.
join a bandwagon, honey, and have at it, Dre Baby.
Oh yeah, they gotta want content because it's like, eh. But anyway, um, whole bunch of lame shit. Whole bunch of lame
Mhm.
shit. You got a whole bunch of lame haters.
Yes.
Um, in the back of your mind, see if especially Missouri is an opioid state too. So just see if maybe you got some type of diversion program where you could say that you're addicted, that she was addicted to drugs, where they just divert the whole thing and make you do drug treatment. It's a lot of things where they have. There are a lot of states where they have do that, where they do that.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
And it'll be
but
over.
other than that,
Yeah, it'll be over with after that. Real quick question. Everyone is speaking up on Maya. I did some research. Maya's bail is that's not true, baby. Jerome, no, that ain't true. If you go to Missouri CaseNet and type in Maya's name, Maiya, last name Williams, um, you will be able to see that they want 20,000 cash only. Um, Not 2,000. It is not 10%. She cannot get a bail's bondsman. That shit is over. She was picked up on a, basically a whatever kind of warrant for not showing up to court. So she forfeited her original bond. So no person who emailed me, you are wrong. You can go on Missouri CaseNet and see that failure to appear. She got a couple of failure to appears. Is it a bench warrant? Yeah.
all that shit is weak, man. Like, damn, listen, I'm trying to tell you, listen, fuck this. These are a whole bunch of green fags. They don't know nothing about nothing. This is some weak ass bench warrants. Who cares about a bench warrant from an FTA, from a weak white collar crime where you're not even going to go to prison? You ain't even going to have to go to jail, where you might have a weak probation sentence and maybe a fine. It's literally like, what in the homosexual hysterical nonsense? Like, y'all. But hey, okay,
And
But I feel you. I feel you.
go put him in his cage. Now,
This is very gay.
this screenshot that I have up here is of the rich list. It's of people who are putting narratives out saying that I trade my whole quota when they are actually trading their whole quota. The person who's number 90 on the list is has traded over 100 and over 100 over a milli tier, and she's just at 1.5 million.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Why do I have to be the voice of reason? So you're telling
Mm-hmm.
me that they actually have the audacity to speak about business with you?
Oh yeah,
About organic versus business. Are you
I'm
serious?
serious.
All right, to the very point where this woman will. All right, so you know that I'm organic. I almost wanted to say completely organic, but I do business as
Right.
well, right? So she'll literally be like, listen, Visa, I'm just about to do this organic. I'm chilling out because I'll hit her because I'm looking for some stuff between the first and the fourth. And she'll be like, listen, I'm doing my organic thing. I can put you in the locations that you need to be.
Hmm.
But I'm just doing my little thing, doing my own little 1 2 1 2. So and then and then you're the only person that I look at as somebody to is my competition
Hmm.
because I know how much organic support you have and I know what business you do
Hmm. Hmm.
because I would count myself to be in the group to be able to if you're having a big PK that you would call me.
Absolutely.
So I'm over here being like, what, that you trade?
Hmm.
You mean that you do business at opportune times that your organic support would not be able to supplement? You mean that you're about to sit here and tell your supporters to come out with 40,000
Right.
with 40,000 diamonds? Right?
Right.
That's not
It's
realistic.
not.
You mean that you take your organic money and reinvest it at select times so so the people that do fuck with you don't have to wake up and feel pressured?
Right.
Oh, smart woman.
Yep.
I guess they don't understand that.
They don't. And they'd rather hate than to, as if we can't see where they at. We see what they organic.
What talent does that woman have?
None. She's
She's not even interesting.
none.
Like, what do you mean? I don't listen. I don't. All I know is that every comment I've
Ain't
ever
no
heard
more
her say
things.
is just some weak ass shit that she be waiting for Keys to comment. It just always is just so corny between them. I don't know.
That's right.
I can't believe that that woman would ever say that you are a traitor
Oh yeah.
when they literally have to trade to stay afloat because no one gives a fuck about them.
At all.
Like somebody's at home talking about Ebb. Who gives a fuck?
Hmm.
Shit is crazy.
But they are
I
definitely,
can't believe that.
yeah, it's whack. They done just played on out.
Yeah. Now they just gotta say some shit just because you got your foot on
Thank
their
you,
neck.
y'all. Exactly.
Yes, it's not even jealousy. They just hate the way you just whooping ass at this point.
Yeah, they hate it. But they'll be all right, because I ain't going no motherfucking well.
Well, they definitely going somewhere.
And they feel,
Trading a million beans?
uh-huh. And they feel
Shit.
because Maya's in jail that I should just log off. They
What?
would love that, wouldn't
Off a
they?
baby ass orchard? I would keep on dragging nuts, laughing to the
Me
bank.
too. Okay. Nah, we ain't going nowhere.
But yes,
They would love for me to say, you know what, life is just too much. And I just
let
give
me
up.
see this list. I have to see this. I gotta see this. No, where is the for the month? Thank you, Queen says.
Who don't like
For the month.
L?
I got to. I can't. I gotta see where they are. I gotta do the real man.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hell no. She had a 600K quota.
Right.
I know y'all lying.
Woo! Mm. But that's
She's at
president.
1.6, then invested a whole 1.8. Y'all, this is crazy.
Uh-huh. And this is every month.
Hey, but agency. But hold on, let
She
me get
does
into
have
it.
an agency, and the host ain't hosting, baby. Stop it. She ain't trading all that.
Wait, that yeah, you can't even say that.
Think you
The
gonna
host
listen?
not
No,
hosting, and the family's not familying.
no. She has maybe
No,
20 hosts that are very, very low tier hosts. 40, maybe.
because look, all right. So you can tell a lot about somebody by
Thank
their
you, y'all.
weekly. It's Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It's Sunday. It's Sunday. You can see what she's getting. You can literally see what somebody getting. Like, no, she didn't flop.
Mm. I like to say cookies ate. I've been eating the fuck out they cookies.
Yeah, because she doesn't know. Nope. I never considered her ever to be an organic host. Why would she ever say such a
She
thing?
been trying to convince the people of that, and you know,
Based on what?
I guess.
I don't understand it. I'm confused. I'm really like absolutely, just being like, hold on. Like I know organic hoes. I look at them, I respect them. I look at them and I try to see what they're doing. I go into their room. Like I've paid attention to how not only are you organic, but you are in the church, but your family as well is up. So it's like I see all the different things that people be doing. I'm be like, okay, I gotta work harder.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's just a joke.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel it. Continue to make them mad.
Period.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you, Visa.
You're doing a good job. God bless all of you all over there at the
Thank
church,
you.
and you as well,
You too,
Tommy.
Visa. Thank you for talking to us.
You about to cruise these streets.
Okay.
Yeah, your enemies they need to step their shit
They
up.
do.
They gotta get better.
Yeah, they do.
Gotta do better. Gotta
All right, my
gotta do
boy.
better. You all
You too. Talk to. I love.